I shall present to you a PowerPoint presentation regarding human nutrition and the digestive system. We shall look further into detail the structures and functions of the digestive system, the process of mechanical and chemical digestion, and the constituent food groups of a balanced diet. The main functions of the digestive system is digestion and absorption. Food is broken down into nutrients which are then absorbed into the body, which we then use for energy, growth and repair. The process begins at the digestive tract. This is a hollow tube linking the mouth through to the anus. This is how food travels through the body. Starting with the mouth, our teeth chew food which break down the food into smaller pieces, and the tongue combines the food with saliva during mastication, which is chewing. The food then moves into a bolus travelling down the esophagus when swallowed. Saliva is controlled by the autonomic system, which is stimulated by hunger. There are 3 salivary glands located in the mouth, which keeps the mouth moist and softens the food, and it's also slightly alkaline. Before it gets to the esophagus, it goes to the pharynx. This receives the food from the mouth, and swallowing becomes an involuntary act due to the muscular wall, which constricts and forces food over the epiglottis. This then shuts the larynx off and continues down to the esophagus. The esophagus is 25 centimetres in length. It stretches from the pharynx through to the diaphragm and extends to the stomach. Solid food is then pushed down by the peristaltis. The liquids and semi-solids glide down and are aided by gravity. The liver is located on the right of the diaphragm. Its main responsibility is to produce bile. Bile is a fluid which contains water, cholesterol, salts and the pigment bilirubin. Its colour is a yellowy green. Bile exits the liver through the bile ducts, which is then transferred to the gallbladder and stored. In the gallbladder, the bile helps digest fat. The gallbladder is a pear-shaped sac that is connected to the liver. In the stomach is a muscular organ. It churns up all the food with gastric juices, which is produced by the stomach glands. It contains water, hydrochloric acid, minerals, salts, enzymes and an astringent factor which is key absorption for vitamin B. All this helps break down our food. The bolus of the food turns into a more liquid state at this time, named chyme. This process lasts for around 2 to 4 hours before it's then passed to the small intestine. Most of the digestion and absorption happens in the small intestine. It's around 6 to 7 metres in length, and it's divided into 3 sections: the duodenum, the and the ileum. The chyme becomes alkaline in the duodenum and is moved along by the peristaltis. This is combined with the pancreatic and intestinal juices until the process is complete. Nutrients are then absorbed through the walls of the villi, and the excess continues to the large intestine. The large intestine is actually shorter than the small intestine. It's approximately 1.5 metres in length, but in comparison is much thicker. The large intestine absorbs vitamins and transforms food into faeces and withdraws the water from it. There are 4 areas of the large intestine. The ascending colon is the first section, which runs upwards through the abdominal cavity and removes the nutrients water. The next section is the transverse colon, which is the longest and most flexible section of the colon. The third section is the descending colon. This stores the faeces that will be cleared by the rectum. The last section of the colon is the sigmoid. Its walls are muscular, which contract to boost the force inside the colon, causing the stool to move down to the rectum. The rectum stores the faeces, and the anal canal, this is the opening where the faeces is excreted. There are 2 types of digestion, chemical and mechanical. Mechanical is the digestion that starts in the mouth by chewing, also known as mastication, like we said before. This breaks down the food into smaller pieces. Chemical starts in the mouth. Our brain triggers the production of saliva. In the saliva, there are digestive enzymes named amylase. This breaks down the starch into sugars. It softens the food, thus making it easier to swallow. Once swallowed, the muscles in the mouth and tongue force the food into the pharynx and the epiglottis. It then continues down to the digestive tract with a smooth muscle contraction, enabling food to be broken down into smaller pieces. Enzymes. Enzymes create chemical reactions in the body which actually speed up the rate of the chemical reaction. This is named the active state. This helps support life. Digestive enzymes are produced in the pancreas, stomach and small intestine. Salivary glands produce digestive enzymes to start the digestive process. This happens as early as the stage as chewing, like we said before. Examples of the digestive enzymes are protease. These break down the proteins into amino acids. Lipase. These break down lipids, which are fats and oils, into glycol and fatty acids. Our bodies are 37 degrees Celsius. This is the perfect temperature for an enzyme to thrive in our body. If it's too hot, the enzyme could break down, and if it's too cold, the enzyme could work too slowly. A pH scale is used to check the levels of acidity and alkalinity. It ranges from 0 to 14. Different enzymes need different pH levels to work effectively. For example, gastric lipase needs an acidic environment to work best. The small intestine needs an alkaline environment. Let's look at 2 different enzymes up close. Theodor Schwann in 1836 discovered the pepsin enzyme. It was one of the first enzymes to ever be discovered. It's secreted in the gastric glands located in the stomach, and it digests proteins in the foods such as eggs, seeds, meats and dairy produce. The optimal pH level for pepsin is 1.5 to 1.6. The lactase enzyme breaks down lactose. This is the sugar found in milk and dairy products, and it breaks them down into two sugars, glucose and galactose. People who are lactose intolerant are not able to digest the sugar in milk easily. This can be very uncomfortable, leading to stomach cramps, gas and diarrhoea. This also can be found in a lot of babies who have colic. Lactase is produced by the cells in the lining of the small intestine, named intestinal epithelial cells, and the optimal pH level for lactase is 6. The government has an Eat Well guide which explains to the public which foods are best eaten as part of a healthy, balanced diet, suitable for all healthy adults and children over the age of 5. It consists of 56% carbohydrate, 15 to 20% protein, and 25 to 30% fat. They're split into 5 separate groups. Group 1, meat, fish and eggs. This group has a rich source of protein, vitamins and minerals such as iron and zinc. Meat also provides the important vitamin B12. Group 2, bread, cereals, pasta, rice and potatoes. These are our starchy carbohydrate foods. Keeps us fuller for longer due to providing a slow release of energy. They are a good source of energy and provide the body with fibre. Insoluble fibre helps with digestion, and it also includes calcium and vitamins. Group 3, fruits and vegetables. The government recommend we eat at least 5 different fruits and vegetables a day. They provide us with numerous vitamins, antioxidants and minerals, as well as soluble fibre, which helps lower our cholesterol. They are naturally low in calories. Group 4, dairy and alternatives. This is a great source of calcium, proteins, vitamins and minerals. The government recommend that we should eat 2 to 3 servings a day, preferably low-fat options to reduce saturated fat. Foods and drinks in this group help with muscle contraction and healthy bones. Group 5, oils, spreads, sweets, chocolates. These are essential fats to ensure a healthy, balanced diet. The 2 main types of fats are unsaturated, which are found in olives, canola oils, nuts and seeds. These fats are a healthier choice out of the 2 fats. Saturated fats are found in fatty cuts of meat, butter and lard. Saturated fats can cause health problems in the future such as diabetes, obesity and heart problems. It's very important as part of a balanced diet that we need to hydrate. It's also essential for life. We need around 6 to 8 glasses a day. Each day we lose fluid through sweating, breathing and producing waste such as urine. Drinking water keeps dehydration at bay. It also transports nutrients around the body, supports chemical reactions and muscle activity, and optimises the metabolic rate and energy levels. In summary, we have spoken about the structure and function of the digestive system, the process of mechanical and chemical digestion, and the constituent food groups of a balanced diet. If you have any questions, please let me know.